Whereas secant lines have to touch a curve at two different points, a tangent line only needs to touch the curve at one point. So when you're asked to sketch a tangent line, you're going to be given a point that you want the tangent line to touch. And that point is going to be on your function. So let's say that this is the function f of x. And we're asked to sketch a tangent at the point 0, 0. That's the origin. Now, a line that goes through that point could be going at a number of different orientations. 360 different degrees are possible here. So which one's the right direction or orientation for the line to have? So it may be helpful to think about walking on this slope, because the slope of the curve has a lot to do with the tangent that you draw. We need to know what the slope is like at that point. So just for example, let's say you wanted to do a tangent way up here, where the person's walking on a steep portion of the curve, right? It's helpful to think about where the person will walk to next if they were to go to the right. So this person would go over and up. Their next step might be something like this. And we want them really close together. And we already drew in the past secants between 2 points like this. But when they're really close together, the angle of the secant is going to be really similar to the angle of the tangent. Okay? So a tangent line for this point would be drawn just approximately between those 2 points. That would be the tangent line. It touches the curve at a point, and it has the same basic angle or slope as the curve at that point. Now let's try it down here with our person, and let's say that they're going to walk to the right. Where are they located next? Well, if you zoom way in, the next point in the curve would be pretty much to the right of the origin. And if we can just approximately sketch a line that goes through those 2 points, then we've drawn the tangent. And we'll call it t of x, t for tangent. It only touches the curve at one point, this point here. And the other point could be just slightly off the tangent, it doesn't have to be perfect. But it just gives us a guide of what general direction to go. And in this case, the correct tangent to draw would be the line y equals 0. Try it for yourself on the problem below. We need a tangent line at the point 2, 0.5. That's right here. All right, so I'll draw myself a figure and let that person walk to the next location on the curve. Then we want to draw a dot on the curve that's really close to our original dot. And that gives us a good guide of what general direction to make our tangent line. And there we go. It just has to brush up to the curve enough to touch at one point and sharing the same basic slope that the curve has at that point in question.